are driven to try to work with you to advance global cardiovascular health. And we are trying to find how many different ways can we use the platform of the journal to advance global cardiovascular health. We are so fortunate to work with The Lancet, Flavia, Bonnie, Chandra, Shiv, Beacom, our editors, Flavia, the most important person at Lancet. If you want to get a Lancet article, she's giving away a few today. How many cards?
Only in cardiology.
Only in cardiology. Only in cardiology. But I want to say that we're trying to create a sense of community and bidirectional communication. So if there are ideas, if there are things we can do better, if there are ways that we can serve the community better, that's what we want to hear. And we also wanted to break down the idea that, you only get form letters and we're not really communicating directly, and it's very difficult and bureaucratic to connect with editors. We're here to serve the community, actually to make and advance the community. So, we're thrilled that you all came here today. We're so excited to be part of this group, and it's the great privilege it is to be editors and the responsibility. So, and I want to say from the JACC point of view, if we communicate with you and you think we've done something wrong or you disagree, we're not perfect either. So, we're not saying come back and tell us, engage with us. We're happy to do that. The whole idea is moving things forward. In the end, we have limited real estate in the journal. There are only so many articles that can be published each year. But, we want to make sure that we know anyone who has submitted has spent a lot of time. It's important to them. They submitted it with hope, and they put in a lot of sweat and effort in order to make it right. So we want to show that respect back. And we recognize, we're saying no so much more than we say yes. It's actually on our side kind of painful, because we want to be loved. And we have to say no all the time. So we celebrate when we say yes, but when we say no, we want you to know that we spent time with it, we understood it was important, and we tried to make the right decision for the journal at the time. But I'm lucky to be working with a spectacular group. I'm so happy to be in this relationship with Lancet so that we can make it even easier for authors as it comes across. But I wanted to just take a moment. Anyone want to ask us anything?
It's about the rebuttal.
Does anyone here want to say something?
Just thank you, Howard, for those very kind words. And I think I may be the only Lancet editor in the room, unless I'm missing someone. But it's a privilege for me to stand here and represent the Lancets, and just to express how happy we are to have this relationship with you. You kind of said it all. It didn't leave much for me to say, but I'll just try and to wholeheartedly agree that accepting a paper is one of the best things we can do. So we're really happy we have that chance, and I hope you see us, at the Lancet and JACC as partners, for the communication of your research, for the important things that you have to say. Give us a chance to consider. We feel very honored when you choose us. You show a preference for the Lancet, for JACC, and as Harlan said, we do want to do our best by you. And just to say to you, Harlan, that you really encapsulate what I want to be as an editor as well. Communicative and open and helpful. I think full-time editor, so I really see it as part of my job to be helpful to you as authors. So I hope you feel anxious and ask us anything. If there's anything we can do better for you, especially from the point of view of a general medical journal, if there's anything we can do to serve the cardiology community better, don't hesitate to approach us for that. And thank you so much for being here.
I'm going to say a few words too. I think these are very critical times where the dissemination of science is more important than ever. And you are more important than ever. We want to be a vehicle by which we could elevate your voices. You are doing things. You're driving the science. We want to be the trusted partner with you to drive the science. And I think our patients need us. Our community needs us. The scientific community right now needs to collaborate and create the trust and be rigorous. And we need to be stronger, all united, and we're here to help you. All of us are looking for ways to make your lives easier, for us to be much more accommodative, for us to be able to bring the best science out there, for us to elevate your voices, but I want to also say we thank you, because we know how much of a sacrifice you are spending many hours with us, sending papers, doing editorial work, review. You all are the core of the matter, and we thank you. So thanks for being here, and we're here to continue being a vehicle for your voice.
My name is Bonnie Key. I'm the editor-in-chief of JACC Cardio-Oncology. I just also want to amplify these amazing words from my amazing colleagues. It comes from a sincere place of gratitude. It is a tremendous honor and privilege to help serve you and serve our community. And for us at JACC Cardio-Oncology, it is about building, strengthening, and defining our global cardio-oncology community. And it really also comes down to our patients. Everything we're doing is about advancing care and science so that we can become better doctors, better scientists, and really advance knowledge. And Beacom's absolutely right. This is one of the most challenging times, I think, in the world that we are facing. But we need to come together and we need to amplify rigorous, excellent science and knowledge so that we can advance humanity. It ultimately comes down to advancing humanity for all of us. So thank you. Thank you so much for support, your kindness, your generosity, your caring, your empathy for us as editors as well. And Harlan's absolutely right. One of the hardest things is rejecting papers. It is. Because we know how it feels too. I'll say that. Thank you.
It's a hard act to follow at this time. But of course, as an editor, that I could stand in front of you and say that most of the rejection letters I tell them, I probably have received as many letters of rejections as the one that particular author is going to get. So at least the ethos that we have as a group is we always try to improve a paper that's presented to us. Sometimes when we've not written detailed comments, it's not because we don't want to do that, but it's also to respect your time. So that is something that we have done. And the times when we've given feedback, we're doing our absolute best to reach out to people. If as one I'd like to make
Celui qui parle maintenant, c'est le responsable du JACC dans tout ce qui est rythmologie et l'écophysiologie. C'est lui qui parle maintenant.
Really be a big part of the world, and I think Lancet, being the journal it was, as a medical student growing up in India, I remember reading the Lancet, and you needed to be aware of that. There were only two general medical journals we read, which is this and the New England Journal, and the Lancet was always considered to be truly a global journal. So I think that is a big win for us, and we're hoping that this link would sort of build up for the years. And again, Harlan, I thank you. Flavia, thank you, and to the team at the Lancet for this special relationship. Thank you all so much.
Thank you for coming. I represent the imaging part of the JACC Journals family. As you heard, we have an amazing journal, publishing amazing science. But the most amazing part of all this is all the people gathered, right? You are the reviewers who make it happen. You are the authors who submit papers to us. And then you are the people who tell us we are going wrong when things don't go correctly, right? And so thank you. We couldn't have been what we are without you. The only thing I keep reminding people whenever I get a chance, it's not a one-way street that you send us a paper and we give you a decision. I would encourage you to have a dialogue with us. If you think our decision is wrong, feel free to reach out to me or any of my associate editor colleagues. There are some of them here. I see Tom there. Whoever you can find, please reach out to us. And if we made a mistake, we are always happy to correct it. We don't do it very often. But if we make a mistake, we are happy to correct it. So I would really encourage you to think about the JACC family as your partner. Right? So even if you think you may not get the response you want, please reach out. It's always good to clarify and tell you why we made the decision that we made. Once again, thank you. couldn't be where we are without your help.
Just in conclusion, I also want to thank our publisher. I see Carl and I know Nancy's here today. Thank you so much for your support. It's very important. And you know, it's a moment. I'm going to just take a moment to look around and just enjoy this. Wow, what a great group. Thank you. I'm grateful to be here with you. Thank you for coming out and thank you for your support, Jack. Thank you. Have a good evening.